Dumelang! Welcome to my channel, Botswana Thinking Law, where I bring you and the law closer. Today in this video, we're going to be talking about the law of Botswana and its creation. But before we get started in this video, I'd like to put in a disclaimer. This is not legal advice. This is simply a sharing of general information. If you have a problem of a legal nature, please engage the services of an attorney. Now back to our video. The law of Botswana originates from one main source, being the Constitution. The Constitution, however, is very broad in relation to the things that it talks about. And therefore, it creates a body that is in charge of creating written laws, and that is the Parliament. The Parliament is made up of people who are called parliamentarians, and parliamentarians are voted into office during general elections. However, there is created an office of a specially elected member of Parliament. Parliament is in charge of making laws, like I said, and these laws that are made and are written have to be in line with the Constitution. However, the laws of Botswana can also be created by the courts. And this is because when you look at the acts that are passed by Parliament, which are sometimes called statutes, sometimes they are also broad. They might be more specific than the Constitution, but there are instances where they are gaps within the written law. It is the court that is then in charge of interpreting the written law in order to try and close those gaps when a matter is brought before the court for determination. Sometimes you find instances where there is no written law on any specific issue, and therefore in deciding a matter before the courts, the judge will look at other countries and how they have resolved that particular issue. The court will then make a decision having done the necessary research, and in that way creates the law. Sometimes some laws are created through use, especially in relation to customary law. Customary law is not written, and if a particular belief or custom has been in use for an extended period of time, it can crystallize into law under customary law. So as you can see, there are various ways that laws are made in Botswana. But no matter how the law is created in Botswana, they fall into two main categories. And these are criminal laws and civil laws. Criminal laws are the ones that deal with those that commit offenses. And these offenses are offenses against the state. And therefore, if a person has committed an offense, then they are prosecuted by the Directorate of Public Prosecutions, commonly known as the DPP. However, civil law deals with the relations between people. And people here, I'm talking about natural people, I'm talking about companies and any other entities that are created under law. And examples of criminal law could be assaults, could be theft, could be corruption, or any type of issue where an offense is committed. However, civil law covers a wide variety of things. It could be issues of employment, it could be issues of maintenance and access, it could be all sorts of issues that you might think of. However, you will notice that every time you deal with the law, there are sometimes instances of overlap. For example, if you've sold something to someone and you've handed over that thing and the person refuses to pay you, you can report them to the police for prosecution by the DPP. You can also bring a civil matter for the recovery of your goods or to force them to pay. And the law does recognize instances where the DPP might feel that this is not a matter that they can prosecute. An individual can ask for a permission for them to bring a private prosecution. And it does not matter whether the law is a written law that is created by Parliament, whether it is a law that is created by the courts, or whether it is customary law. They fall into these two main categories. And this is important to understand because it will tell you if an issue arises, what are the steps that you can take under the law, where you can go to look for that type of law, whether it is a matter that you can bring by yourself before the courts, or whether you should take it to the police for prosecution. I hope you managed to get something of use from this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell such that every time I put up a new video, you get notified. Please make sure that you follow me on my various social media platforms. I'm on Facebook as Botswana Thinking Law, Twitter as BW Thinking Law, and I'm on TikTok, also Botswana Thinking Law. And I am very grateful for you joining me in today's video. I will see you in the next video. Bye!